That's twice this morning I've been called a young man. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir. And this morning when I sang this, I told the folks I've been struggling with my voice since Thursday. But I'm not here for you to listen to me sing. I'm here for you to listen to the words that I'm going to give to you this morning. And when you spoke this morning, your message, this song is sad, but it ends with joy. And as you spoke this morning, I thought, how appropriate. We look at Easter as Friday, the crucifixion, and we forget today, which is Resurrection Sunday. And that is not a day of sadness. If you can't get happy about that, then you need to look at what's in your heart. But this song takes you from Friday through Sunday. And listen to the words. Don't listen to my voice, okay? All the gates and doors were barred, the windows fastened down. Spent the night in sleeplessness, rose at every sound. Half in fear of the morrow, half in fear of the day. Find the soldiers breaking through to drag us all away. Just before the sunrise, heard something at the wall. The gate began to rattle, and a voice began to call. I hurried to the window, looked down into the streets, expecting swords and torches, the sounds of soldiers' feet. There was no one there but Mary, so I went down to let her in. John stood there beside me as he told us where she'd been. She said they moved him in the night, none of us knows where. The stone's been rolled away, his body isn't there. Garden, and John went on ahead. We found the stone and the empty tomb, just the way that Mary said. The binding sheet they'd wrapped him in was just an empty shell. How or where they had taken him was more than I could tell. Something strange had happened there, but just what I did not know. John believed a miracle, and I just turned to go. Circumstance and speculation couldn't lift me very high. 'Cause I'd seen them crucify him, then I'd watched him die. Back inside the house again, my guilt and anguish came. And everything that I'd promised him just added to my shame. When at last it came to choices, I denied I knew his name. And even if he were alive, it just couldn't be the same. Filled with a strange and sweet perfume. Light that came from everywhere drove shadows from the room. And Jesus stood before me with his arms held open wide. And I fell down on my knees. I just clung to him and cried. But as you raised me to my feet, and you looked into my eyes. Love was shining out from him, like sunlight from the sky. Guilt and my confusion disappeared in sweet release. And every fear that I'd ever known, it just melted into peace. He's alive, he's alive, he's alive, and I'm forgiven. Heaven's gates are open wide. He's alive, he's alive, he's alive, and I'm forgiven. Heaven's gates are open wide. He's alive, he's alive, he's alive. He's alive.
Thank you so much there, Andy. That was sounding